Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I have an update for my Roll-In Project 10 pan. This is a project where I'm working on 10 items in my collection with very high goals, whether it be to finish, hit pan, or I do have a lipstick in here for 50 uses. So if you're interested in that, please keep on watching. If you're not subscribed, I hope you do so before you leave, and of course, give this video a thumbs up. I am sick. I am not feeling very well. I'm very nauseous right now, but I was feeling high energy enough to film. I'm attempting to film 3 videos today, so I'm so sorry you are seeing this makeup and this shirt the next 3 videos. I'm not exactly sure what order they're going to go up, but I think the video before this was my Pan That palette. So I am here to talk about the 10 items that I've been working on since January. I kind of have not every step of makeup, but I have like my face primer, my foundation, concealer, bronzer, things like that in this project that I'm trying to finish most of them. So I do monthly updates on the 30th of every month, but I was sick, and of course February only has 28 days. I was really wanting to get this up by the 28th of February. I have not used any of these products since the February 28th, so my numbers are accurate still. I started my new job. I did not plan ahead of time because my first 2 days of my job was the 27th and the 28th of February, and I'm just so used to being able to film whenever I want. You know, as a stay-at-home mom, I could do that, but yeah, I have to actually plan now. Who knew? And then, of course, my household got a really bad stomach flu, and we've been out of commission. I am filming this on a Tuesday. I'm not at work because I'm still feeling very ill. If I eat anything, it's just gonna come out. But yeah, if I don't eat anything, I mean, I can manage. I am very nauseous right now, but I can film. I just am lower energy, so I'm so sorry about that. Okay, the first item I want to talk about is the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. I rolled this in the update, but I still had it in a different project, so I was waiting to weigh it until it was out of that project. So in January, the first update, it was weighing 1.210 ounces. In February, I was able to use it 18 times, and I will have the weight on the screen. I have not weighed it yet, and I really should have, but I am just not with it yet. So I did make a new line marking, but it is very hard to see or tell where this product is. I'm sure there's error in here. I feel like I will be able to finish this maybe by next update. We will see, but I have a total of 18 uses in this project currently. Next is my foundation, and I have my oldest foundation, but also one of my favorites, so it is very bittersweet, my Estee Lauder Double Wear. I want to finish this as well. In the introduction, it was weighing 4.225 ounces. January, I got 12 uses out of it, and it was weighing 4.047 ounces. In February, I used it 14 times with a total of 26 uses in the project, and the weights will be on the screen. I was able to make a new mark, so that is nice. We're about halfway done now. I feel like actually over halfway. So there is the new mark. And I'm not wearing it today. I'm actually wearing everything on my face is not in a project because I didn't want to mess with my numbers. Yeah, I just kind of shot my stash. That was really fun. But of course I lost a use on some of these things. The next item is my Benefit Wing Concealer. I also wanted to finish this product. In the introduction, it was weighing 0.99 ounces. I've used it 26 times in January. Of course, that was not just on my under eyes. I was mixing it with a blush. And in January, it was weighing 0.961 ounces. Since then, I have used it 15 times, and the weights will be on the screen. There is no windowing in this product at all, so I am just counting on weights currently. I stopped mixing this with my blush most of the time because I'm no longer working on that specific blush in a project. I had met my goal. So now I am just taking very small dabs of this under my eyes, mixing it with my color corrector. Again, I do not have it on today. I have a different concealer on today, but that is how I'm using it. So I think until I'm able to mix this with other products, it's going to be pretty slow going because this is a little too light, a little too yellow, a little too thick for my liking under my eyes, so I prefer using it as a mixer. I did mix it with my Misha BB cream one time, and that was okay because the Misha BB cream is a little dark, a little too gray, so this kind of balanced it out, but I mean, I didn't love it, but it is a way I could get use out of it. The next item is my cream contour slash bronzer. It's my cream bronzer, which is from Pearl Beauty. It is the shade Real Depth, and I wanted to finish this as well. In the introduction, it was weighing 1.201 ounces. I used it 18 times in January, and it was weighing 1.185 ounces. I was able to use this 21 times in February, and the weights will be on the screen. I'm a little surprised. I think I am using a little less of this now, but I'm not able to make a new line marking. I think I might be able to make a small, I'm going off the plastic packaging, so I think I would be able to make a new dot, I guess. I'm trying to, but it's very, very close. So I'm not going to. I'm just not going to. We'll go off of the weights, but typically I will just draw this on the very top of my forehead here and do like a line here and here, and then I will use the next product like as my cream contour. So yeah, this is like a little slow moving, but I am using a little bit every month or every time I use it. Oh my gosh, I'm not feeling well. Okay, the next item is my LYS cream blush in the shade Confident. I am working through this by frankening it. So every update I will only show you the product I have frankened unless I take product out of the original component. So I have this cream contour frankened in my Sydney Grace little component here. I've actually frankened more product in here. I added some of the NYX Wonder Stick in here. So I will have like pictures of what I did on the screen. But when I rolled it in, this little component weighed 1.769 ounces. I had used it 18 times in January and it was weighing 1.761 ounces. Then I added some product and that weighed 1.789 ounces before I started using it in February. I've used it 21 times in February, and this is what it's looking like and weighing what's on the screen. So I am loving this new shade. Like I said, I use this as my cream contour under my foundation, and I am slowly chipping away. Unfortunately, I was not able to add any of the actual like LYS cream blush into this. So I just added weight for no reason, but it is helping me use the product a little better. But I did take some more blush out of the original component. So let me show that to you. So like I said in the introduction, this was weighing 2.140 ounces. I will show footage or a picture or whatever on the screen, but I did scrape some out of this. And so I will have the new weights on the screen. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm all over the place right now. But I franken that into this component with a lipstick that I depotted. So this is what that is looking like now. I am very close to finishing a goal for a cream blush in my Throwback 30 project pan. And I think about halfway through March, I will be able to start using this as my cream blush. So I wanted to show it to you guys and weigh it before I start actually using it. So that's why I'm talking about it now. It smells like crayons, but I'm okay using it unless I break out. Okay, the next item is my Hourglass Franken Powder Contour. This is a Fenty bronzer mixed with a loose powder and some like blue and green eyeshadow. When I rolled it into the intro, it weighed 0.990 ounces. In January, I used it 18 times and it was weighing 0.977 ounces. Since January, I've used it 16 times and this is what it's looking like. My goal is to finish this, so we still have a long ways to go, but I'm hoping that there is some movement. I think if I hold it this way, you can kind of see maybe a dip. But yeah, I honestly thought I would see a little more movement in this. I use this, of course, in my cheekbones and my temple area, and then I take a smaller brush and go in on my nose. I did not use this today. Again, I'm not wearing any panning products. I cannot think. The next item is my Essence The Blush in the shade Befitting. I just want to hit pan this year. I don't want to finish it, but when I rolled it in, it was weighing 0.927 ounces. I used it 8 times in January, so it was weighing 0.923 ounces. And in February, I was able to use it 8 times. So the weight will be on the screen. I do feel like the embossing is wearing off a little more, maybe kind of like in the top area. But you guys were not kidding when you said this was hard to pan. I wish I had known that before I rolled it in, but you can kind of see there that it's getting a lot like flatter. Slowly but surely, this might be like Jessica Banana. Is that her name? Banana? When all of last year and the couple months of this year so far, she has been trying to hit pan in a blush and she was taking forever and ever and ever. I will let you watch her recent update to find out if she did hit pan or not. But hopefully that does not turn into that kind of blush. Hey guys, I am editing this video. I just wanted to pop in and ask you a question. I am feeling better, by the way. Thank you so much for all of your concerns. I am feeling much more alive. I kind of wish that I could have filmed this and my other videos when I was feeling better, but it's okay. My question is that I mentioned in my introduction that I would have a seasonal refresh every 3 months. So my seasonal refresh is coming up the end of March, my next update. Because this blush is harder than I anticipated, like I don't want to feel like I'm giving up, but I have other blushes that may be easier to hit pan in. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I could keep it in for like 6 months and see if I hit pan and do like a seasonal refresh at the like second seasonal refresh. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, because I am very tempted. Because I know, like, I have a ColourPop Heart blush that I feel like would be really easy to hit pan in, because I already have a dip in it, things like that. Like, I was starting from this blush basically from the beginning, and yeah, I'm kind of regretting it, but let me know your thoughts. The next item is my e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in the shade Moonlight Pearls. I want to hit pan in this as well. This is a baked product, so it is going to take me all year. But when I rolled it in, it was weighing 0.906 ounces. I used it 12 times in January, and it was weighing 0.903 ounces. In February, I was able to use this 13 times, and I do feel like it is starting to look different. I don't know if it's where like my brush is hitting it is just a little more rough. You can kind of see there's like a, oh, there's like a crater here. You can kind of see it's like a little sharper. It's gonna be hard to see, but here it is. I do feel like there is some progress on that, which I'm happy with. Second to last is a lip liner, and I'm working on a lip liner from Temu. It doesn't have any writing on the packaging, so I don't know the name, brand, whatever. I want to finish this year. When I rolled it in, it was weighing 0.13 ounces. I used it 13 times, and it weighed 0.133 ounces. I've used it 13 times again, and I did just sharpen it for this update because it was dead. It needed sharpening. So this is what it's looking like now. This is just a beautiful everyday, slightly warm, neutral lip liner. I can wear it basically under any lip product. So yeah, it's been working really well for me. And then the very last product is my L'Oreal Matte Lip Stain in the shade I Choose. I want to use this 50 times. In the introduction, it weighed 1.018 ounces. I used it 13 times in January, and it weighed 1.014 ounces. In February, I was able to use it 14 times, and this is what it is looking like now. Of course, you can't really tell a difference, but hopefully the weight has gone down. This is a really nice lip stain. It is a little bright and it's a little warm for me, so I like to use it kind of sheared out, and that's kind of how I make it work for me. And yeah, it works with most looks that I wear. Let me see, I did talk about like a seasonal refresh in my introduction, and I honestly did not think about this when I talked about that or when I set my 50 use goal. So I'm currently at 27. So in order to meet my 50 use goal, I will have to use it 23 times in March, which I can. I mean, I might be able to do that actually, because I'm not really working on a ton of different. I'm going to leave it. I think I actually can hit 23 uses in March, but I'm already in March 4 and I haven't used it yet. So we'll see. I think I will just refresh this. I think I'm going to change, well, I'll keep it at 50 uses, but I am going to switch out my lipstick every seasonal refresh. Every 3 months, I'm going to switch out my lipstick no matter what, but I would love to hit 50 uses. I think that's going to be how it is. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. But that is my update. I'm so sorry if I just seem off. It's because I am. I do feel off. I might try to eat something. Maybe I'll get some energy from that, but I might puke from that. Who knows? Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, I hope you choose to stick around and subscribe to my channel. I will see you all in my next one. Bye.